most pace in hand at the moment, but you know, time is running out into the gravel trap.
There we saw the 51 of Pratama Ahirnya. Obviously wasn't him, nor is it the...
To the third and final, third and fourth sectors then. This is it. We're going to be all about the run. It's going to be 2 laps when they cross the line. Oh! That was a huge moment between Moundsy and Benyat Fernandez.
Yeah, I saw Moundsy.
Pugliesi's gone down, unfortunately. A real shame for him. To the line, Morelli and Uriarte are there then. They are starting to stretch this pack. Who's got any...
He drift wide and then he sort of yanked the bike back into line, and but unfortunately Benyat Fernandez... Right, so it is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez, and he's obviously okay.
Thing left, Carpushins just off the back of it, but it is Pratama leading them into the final set.
Fernandez was there, but they got away with it anyway. So the 54 now of Veda Pratama, yesterday's winner, takes the lead again. The Tech Air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury.
4 corners, Biondetti 1 and 2 coming up. If you get a good run through here, you could well be leading out.
Out onto the start and finish. There'll be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe this time. But it is the 7 of Benyat Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the 34
of the final corner onto the straight to take a victory. Who will it be?
And it is Veda Pratama.
It could be that time again, Peter. Pratama pulls the pin. Will he make...
Oh, Zen Mitani back in the group there. But around the outside, it's Veda Pratama. Yesterday, we know that he just wants to go fast. He's got his head down. At the inside comes Veda. And around.
Kit 2 of 2 here in Mugello. He's decided the time is now.
Race winner who takes the advantage down onto the start and finish straight. There'll be just 5. The outside, Hakim Danish. Absolutely superb from the Malaysian. Absolutely.
He's got the pace, getting out the way of all this chaos as Moundsy switches to the
laps remaining as they cross the line this time. In second place, the 70 of Christian Jan. Absolutely brilliant. Veda Pratama will pick up a slipstream, but it isn't that easy to pass on the run to the line here.
Inside then, I thought his airbag had gone off in that collision with Benyat Fernandez, but it's Uriarte going into
the Junior ahead of Benyat Fernandez, number 7. Side by side. It's the 13 of Hakim Danish.
Who is
Surely it's going to be, and Veda Pratama pulls out.
The lead.
Wow. He is so good, isn't he, off the end of the straight? But that's the first corner of the lap. Not 8 abreast this time.
There you go, once again, Peter.
That leads. The American is behind him. Veda Pratama is there as well. They head down to the first corner. Needs to be in front of the last corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Uriarte, goes wide there. Fastest rider of the race is Morelli in 18th, though. He's at the back of this group. But
who's going to be brave on the brakes? Up the inside. No, it's Brian Uriarte who has it covered.
It's wide, but does he cut it back on the inside? Yes, but he only slots into 3rd position. Where's Danish? You can be as fast as you like. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
Brian was superb up the inside even, and sweeps through the first right-hander.
Oh, very, very delicately through turn 1. The whole Danish is in 6th place at the moment. Keep your eye on the 13, the series leader. He needs to be so clever.
He really is good there, which is great, but that's the first corner, not the last corner.
How many riders went so... Pat got to stay very, very clean and avoiding white lines, but it is Uriarte from Daniel. As final laps, he can't afford to keep losing big points to Uriarte, or the championship could be well wide there. You just saw, I think it was Moundsy who went up the inside of everybody once again. Morelli. So, and then Pratama. Carter Thompson slotted into 4th. He narrowly missed the back wheel of the Indonesian rider. Them two hell back on.
And it could be back on if Veda Pratama picks up another 25 points. Here's the 54.
What's the point of making, you know, fastest rider on track, but you've got to make some passes as Mike Yu goes onto the gravel there. Well, history back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in 5th as well.
But he said yesterday, I just went fast. I wasn't thinking about anybody else. No plan, just go for it. And here he is going for it.
Really will certainly make a pass there because he goes up the inside of him. He's alongside David Gonzalez, now yesterday's 2nd meter.
Yes, and already the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. looking for a way past Brian Uriarte, but he can't find it again. But behind him is Sullivan Moundsy.
This is the best we've seen from Sullivan Moundsy by far. It's a place finisher.
And great to see the 45 of KJ Moynihan, the 18-year-old South African, so far.
I do do wonder what kind of race we're about to see. Will the riders have looked at what happened yesterday? Cracking performance, whatever happens here on in. And he's got Beñat Fernandez for company as well, who goes up and thought, I can't have that kind of mess again. If I have more pace, I need to go for it. Christian Daniel, as you said,
there at the back of that group, he's learning a lot, running a faster pace than I've seen him all season.
To the lead through Arrabbiata too.
And he drops. Oh, they're off on third.
Already getting impatient behind the 51 of Uriarte. He switches towards the inside line and Daniel goes for the lead. Brilliant stuff from Mondignane. Come on, that's the kind of improvement we like to see as well. As we look back.
34, that's the 34 of Zen Mitali off on the grass, and I think a couple of other people were touching the...
Thinks better of it through Arrabbiata 1. We then go uphill to Arrabbiata 2. And that's back towards the front. Danish overtakes Mounsey, another rider making big improvements for their second year.
Certainly on the green and probably the growing green stuff as well.
Well, as it stands, it would be 20 where he makes his move, or tries at least, as Uriarte says, no way! These two are very up through Arrabbiata 2 we come. So it's Uriarte then, the series favourite coming into this. 4 points between Uriarte and Danish at the end of this one. But Beñat Fernandez would move up back into close childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved in this year, who is leading the way, but not for long, as Beñat Fernandez tries to go up the inside. Third position of the championship, you've got Indonesia, third and fourth. You've got Pratama and Ramad. It's Pratama who goes through into the lead.
And this, using every inch of road all over the...
Fails that time around.
And you saw there the 13 of Hakim Danish. He's in the hunt there, very much in 5th place.
Deeper, running in those positions, then stand up any nation around the world, because we've got so many...
Place there, but absolutely superb stuff from Veda Pratama. As you said, Matt, the other two are mucking each other up just ahead of Veda Pratama.
Christian Daniel in third. Nationalities here this year.
That's right, and it's Sullivan Mounsey. I wonder if they've lost the British national anthem. It's a one. And Veda just took advantage of that absolutely superbly with the cleanest overtaking move up the...
They're lurking, that's where he started on the grid. He would dearly love to come away with the win. He feels so good.
Well, since we've heard that in Rookies Cup. Right, up the inside comes...
Morelli!
Where did he... Inside, wonderful stuff.
We just passed the point of the circuit yesterday where Karpushin's race came this weekend, as we saw in the pre-show yesterday, but the problem is 16 he came through 10th place. Well, there you go, you can't count him out, can you, Marco? Team undone. Yaroslav, the number 17, he's up into 13th on this one. He's actually nerfed wide by Marco. Other odd riders trying to do exactly the same thing. And as we this is the kind of comeback ride that you need to see from him. He's going to lead them over the line for the... Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly...
Gosh, yesterday, nobody, showing any kind of advantage. They're still not lapping quite as quick as they did.
The final lap, Peter, here we go. 95 from 4, from 7, and 32 through today. Look at the number 7, Beñat Fernandez, going round the outside at the final corner. He's up
in qualifying, so in theory they can go quicker, but absolutely impossible so far.